Hello everyone, this is Gene. Just wanted to put together a quick video about a couple tournaments that are coming up and one that just ended. So just to kind of move along, here we go. Let's see, what do we got? Coming up, this is my tournament, the CGL tournament, Mountain Mayhem 6. This is going to be held on October 24th and 25th in Warrenton, Virginia, back at the Firehouse. Social distancing, we're requiring masks for this. We're limiting the participants to 32 to keep it down. Just so you'll see, this is how it was when we had, I think 40 was there this year. This photograph was taken, so we're going to thin that out a little bit, make sure the tables are separate. You know, you've got your, like I said, your masks on, take your temperatures. You know, we've got the thermal temperature thing to check you at the door. And, yeah, it's a 2-day tournament in the end of October, so I hope you can make it. After that, the next thing we have coming up is Hogfest, coming up in November 7th and 8th. Another 2-day tournament, this one in Wisconsin. You can go see it at hogfestgt.com. This is Jeff Durham's tournament. I talked to my son. My son was there last year, said it was a fantastic tournament. Said he loved it, very well organized. Everything was handled very well. Great tournament. So if you can make it to that one, check it out. Like I said, November 7th and 8th, hogfestgt.com. And that's the 2 upcoming tournaments I have. After that, the only thing we have is just finished participating in the Pandemic Picnic. This was the Green Dragons. And Mark had a great idea, and they ran a 1-day outdoor tournament. They got a space. Really. I'm going to pause while this goes. No Chi-Hammer ambulance. Okay. So again, this was the Green Dragons tournament. Mark had a great idea and ran what he called the Pandemic Picnic, which was a 1-day outdoor picnic. It was they got a pavilion at a local park. You can, and had, 20 people underneath the shelter. Had little 2 external tents to get the other 2 tables. But it was a great event. Again, well run. He had lunch brought in for us, individually wrapped sandwiches for us. And it was a great success. Had a great time there. It rained all day, pretty much. And I meant to take some pictures from outside the pavilion to get a good picture. But every time I remembered it, of course, it was raining fairly heavily at those moments. So I never bothered to get that. Again, great tournament, great opponents. I had a fun time. Congratulations to Mark and the Green Dragons for putting this on. Great idea. So just a little bit about the tournament. Social distancing, of course. You can see, even though it was outside, everyone still wore masks. My pictures for the games didn't come out great. The darkness underneath the canopy or whatever seemed to mess it up, especially the ones on the bright background like you can see here. These were our virtual handshakes before and after the game. Game 1 I played against a Warriors Army. You can see that just got a couple pictures during that. And getting charged in the back by a Feldrake Elder is never a good thing, even if it's already got 3 wounds on it. Yeah, that didn't go well for me in that combat. Game 2 I managed to play a common opponent of mine, a high elf player from local, and had another great game. Had a fun time. You can see here, this is kind of the wrap up, kind of gives you the idea of how it ended for me. You can see my black, this was, I think, turn 5. The Iron Orcs are pretty much the only thing I've got left. In desperation, the Orc Boar Boys moved up to grab this token to, guard this token. Hopefully they can take the charge of the 5 Silver Helms. Turns out they can't. Didn't work out well, and good win for Kelly. I didn't play this game well. He played it fantastic. That's all I can say. But again, fun game. And for the third game, I thought I would try something completely different. So I played my army against a War Machine army. This army, actually it's Infernal Dwarves. I started the game by asking my opponent in this one, he's like, I tell you what, why don't you just tell me which one of your units does not have a special rule? His comment after that was, oh, okay, well, I've got a giant. That's fine. So I decided to fire at him, and I was like, okay, so what's he got? Well, 3-up armor. Yeah, that's typical for a giant. Okay, no problem. I'll shoot my bolt thrower at him. Oh, he's got soft target. Never mind. So, again, which unit doesn't have a special rule? None of them. Again, this game, again, didn't go well for me, but again, the opponent made it a fun time. Highlight of the game, of course, was my wonderful decision to let my toughness 6 general with the Awaken the Beast to make him toughness 7 just eat a silver spike spell from alchemy. It's only strength 6, so he needs a 5 or 6 to wound me. I'm like, okay, fine. He does D3 wounds. I've got 3 wounds. He's got to roll a 5 or 6. And then I've got a 5-up ward save. Well, as you can see, 5 followed by a 5, followed by me not getting a 5, meant my general died. So, anyway, the tournament went 2-1 for me, but again, I'll say it again. It was a really fun tournament, and again, well handled, well run. Highly recommend it. If they do it again next year, spring, whatever, if the COVID thing is still around, again, I can see more of these happening. It was a fun tournament and a great way to handle it. So, anyway, that's going to do it for now. Just a quick update. Thanks for listening. Bye.